to talk more about this with us is retired NASA astronaut Leroy Chiao. Leroy, thanks for being here with us. February 2025, they've already been up there a while. That's a while from now. How do you think they're feeling about all of this? They were only supposed to be up there for a few days.
Well, that's true. Nobody likes surprises, and certainly the unexpected delays and the continuing delays, have to be met with a little bit of a furrowed brow. But, Sonny and Butch are professionals, they're consummate professionals. There's plenty for them to do. I'm sure the planners and schedulers are really happy to have the extra hands up there. That means a lot more research work can get done. And they're not in any kind of, stress or anything like that, because there's should be plenty of supplies on board to support them. So, and astronauts like being in space. So I think they're doing okay. I'm sure they had some personal plans that had to be changed around, but these things happen. You never know what happens on a space mission. And in this case, you get to stay in space a little longer, and it could be a lot worse.
Yeah, you kind of probably have to just be willing to roll with the punches and know that it sounds like they really, of course, want to keep their safety top of mind as the top priority. We know the engineers who've been working on the thruster issue say all but one of the 28 thrusters seem to be working okay. But you got to have all of them, I would imagine, and they want to make sure that they're safe.
Well, it's not that you have to have all of them. There's redundancy built in, so you can certainly tolerate failures of things like thrusters. 5 of them failed during the approach and docking to the ISS, but everything was still fine, and there was still plenty of reserve left. The issue is the engineers, about a week and a half or so ago, thought they had their arms around the problem and understood the root cause. And if you understand the root cause, then you can kind of figure out what your strategy is going to be to keep that thing from happening again. But then the problem was later they came back and said, you know what, we really don't fully understand what happened. So if you don't understand that root cause, how can you put the crew back on the vehicle and bring them back? You'd have no technical rationale for doing that. And so right now, I'm sure Boeing and NASA engineers are working very hard to try to determine that root cause. And if they're able to do that, then to figure out a workaround. But failing that, they may have to come down later when seats are available on a SpaceX Dragon, which has flown many flights. SpaceX has been flying for around 3 years, flying astronauts to and from the ISS. And so that would be kind of the ultimate backup option.
Well, all right. Well, we are wishing them the best. As you make a great point, astronauts like to be in space, and that is a wonderful thing and a good mindset, I think, at this point. Astronaut Leroy Chiao, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.